We are at breakfast at the Beloved Restaurant, which is in the privilege section. So you do have to have the privilege package to be able to eat here. If you don't, then the only other option for breakfast is the buffet. So we're just waiting for food. Should be good, and it's right on the beach. There is seaweed more this morning than there was yesterday, but still really, really nice view.
Okay, we got our food. That's the enchiladas, and I don't remember even what's in it. This was like a Nordic thing with smoked salmon and poached egg.
And then this is eggs with serrano ham, truffle oil, and a few fries underneath there. It's called rotas.
Okay, we finished breakfast. We probably both like the chicken enchiladas the best with the verde sauce on. Not spicy at all, but a good flavor. Almost could have used a little bit of spice, but with again the verde, you don't generally get the spice, but good. Definitely recommend. Chicken, good texture. Seemed to be lean. It was
shredded.
Yeah, shredded. Good stuff. The Nordic thing, I like that as well with the smoked salmon. We got coffee. The fruit juice was really good. I got the red one, which
well, it's fresh juice.
Yeah, fresh. Yeah. It was ginger and let's see, strawberries maybe. I'd have to look at it again, but I would get it again. It takes a little while to get it, but other than that, I mean, I think tomorrow I'm going to order 2 juices at a time.
What I got, I wouldn't get again. The eggs were too runny, and I thought there'd be more potato, slash fries with it, and more truffle oil, but I did like the ham.
You did have to put the sides down because a little pop-up shower kind of hit, so they moved us all in closer and put the thing down to keep the rain from going in. But it pretty much is gone as quick as it came. So the sun's back out, so this is what's currently out for breakfast right now. And they have an omelet station and also make eggs to order. we are back at Beloved for lunch, taking a quick little lunch break from swimming. And we started out with the Beloved rolls, which is cheese.
Then it has sweet and sour sauce and pesto, it looks like, on top.
Right. And we also ordered the pork tacos and fish tacos, which are on their way.
Yep. Should be good. So I took a bite of each. The fish taco, I really do like the breading. And it has some sort of seasoning in it, so it's pretty good. And the carnitas is really good. I don't know, the hot sauce is very hot. But the pork is kind of crispy fried, so it's good so far.
And the Beloved rolls were kind of...
Yeah, they had like the pesto, but it was a good amount. More like kind of like an egg roll, sort of like a crispy.
Yeah,
It's good though.
the cheese that was in it kind of was reminiscent of, reminded me of almost like crab rangoon to a certain extent. The filling. So far, so good though.
Yep. So we are at the Restaurant Grill.
Not Garden Grill, as our Epcot love would profess.
So we both started with the lobster soup, which I'm assuming is going to be. Yeah, it's basically similar to lobster bisque, which that first little look was good. And then I got the New York steak with chimichurri béarnaise on the side with mashed potatoes and gravy. Bob got the beef tenderloin with the same sauces, and would you get broccoli?
Got broccoli, yeah.
So we'll see. Hopefully it's good.
And we ordered dessert later. Okay, we got our food actually quite a bit quicker than I expected. It's been kind of slow most places, but this was really quick. So I got my beef tenderloin, which is here. Actually, it looks good. I did the broccoli, and then we asked for béarnaise and chimichurri sauce, but they gave us all three, which basically is the béarnaise, the chimichurri, and gravy.
Which I asked for gravy for my potatoes.
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, so that's maybe the why. But they give both of us the gravy, so.
That's my New York strip.
Yep, that's the New York strip. So.
We'll see.
We'll see.
The lobster soup wasn't bad, but it wasn't awesome either.
Right, yeah, but decent.
Yeah.
But decent for sure.
Yep.
Okay, we finished, we're wrapping up here. Taking into consideration where you're at, managing your expectations. You know, some of the bites were okay. I mean, it was pretty much what I expected. Having said that, it really wasn't that good. The steak, my steak knife was struggling to cut my tenderloin. But again, managing one's expectations, where you're at, what you're paying for, you know, it was what I expected, but definitely not good. And depending, you know, what you've had, I mean, you might even still like it. I mean, when I was a kid, getting a cheap steak at Ponderosa, and I chewed, I thought it was good. Until I had some of my dad's prime rib.
Mine was not good either. It was just too gristly. Not even. I wouldn't even say fat. It was just you couldn't chew it.
Yeah, hers was at least medium. We both ordered medium. Hers was medium. Mine was totally well done. Which, again, if it's a good steak, it doesn't matter if it's well done or not. It's good. But you know.
Yeah, we won't be back to this restaurant this trip.
No, the carrot cake, kind of different too. But I mean, it was okay, but not what you would normally expect. What your normal expectations would be for carrot cake, but
service was good though.
Yeah, service was good. Yeah, and again, managing one's expectations, you know, what I expected.
So we're at Sorrento's, which is basically a limited menu snack bar. We got the nachos right now. I think this is kind of like a pico or something, or jalapeno. It might be even like a hot It's probably like a hot sauce.
I think I did see something about like chilies, and it does look like there's chilies in there.
There's jalapenos, and then we also have a flank steak burrito coming, and I think it's like an 8 or 9 inch pizza. I know they had like a club sandwich. I can't remember what else is on there, but a couple other sandwiches, fries. So it's basically just a snack bar, not like a sit-down restaurant.
And obviously, this is next door to the pool, as you can see.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the rest of our food actually pretty quick. The cheese pizza and the burrito. This is like the quickest we've gotten food. Of course, this is a snack place, so maybe that's the way it is. Again, the other thing we got was the cheese pizza, and it's got tomato sauce, obviously, mozzarella, Swiss cheese, cured cheese, whichever one that is, I'm not sure, and what variety, blue cheese, and oregano. And then we did the flank steak burrito.
Which is smaller, but that's fine, because you can always get another one.
It's kind of like an appetizer. Got guacamole, obviously. The nachos had chicken, and chicken's kind of more of a, kind of like a fajita grilled chicken. So it's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
So.
And the side there, that was like a jalapeno, pickled jalapeno.
Yeah, kind of, it was chilies, yep.
Yeah,
so,
but so far so good.
Yeah, so we'll find out how the other two things taste. The nachos are standard, but good. Okay, to wrap up, we did actually additionally order some wings, which are not at least currently showing on the menu, but they're available if you ask.
You only get 3, and it's end of October 2021, just for reference sake.
Right. Those did take longer to get than the other things, but
I think they're because they're made fresh. So.
Right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Initially, those kind of taste sort of like your standard Frank's red hot or red sauce, whatever, red hot sauce. Yeah. But then the longer you eat them, then you kind of realize they're not just that. There's a little bit of an extra tanginess as well, which was in a good way.
Yeah, I thought they were good. I mean, for your standard wing.
Yeah, and the burrito, we probably, currently what we have, we probably like the burrito the best. The meat was actually very tender. I mean, far more tender than. And
no gristle.
Yeah,
it was better than my steak last night.
Yeah, well, my steak too, and then I had the tenderloin at the steak place. So I mean, the meat in that little burrito was by far superior. And, I mean, there was no fat or anything as far as I could tell either. At least not in the bites I had.
Yeah, me either.
So this is a nice little place to hit. Right, it's right next to the pool for lunch. So.
Yeah, I mean the water's out there. You can't really probably see it in the video.
The beach is that way. The pool's that way. So nice little break from us swimming, and we're hot right now. We're ready to go back in the water. So.
For sure.
We are at the Tapas Restaurant here, and it's the Spanish restaurant, and it's outside, obviously, which is kind of neat.
It is neat, but it's extremely.
Yeah, I mean, you get the full benefit of the humidity. So we're waiting on our food right now. We've ordered it already, so it's just a matter of waiting on what we've ordered. We had a 20-minute wait. They give us the little buzzer thing, so we waited in the lobby. And this is probably around 7:30ish or whatever. So we stayed in the
prime time.
Yeah, so not too bad. I mean, everything else, the Mexican one and the Italian one were all longer waits, but then they're also in air conditioning too. So.
Well, and the show is not till 9:30. So.
Right, so not a big deal. Yep. And just as a note, you can get iced tea. Huh?
With no.
I mean, they brew it. They probably use a tea bag, which is fine, and that's why I ordered the unsweetened, just to make sure, in case on the slim chance they have a fountain, I don't want a fountain. So I definitely always go with the unsweetened. So okay, we got two of the three of our appetizers. This is the cannelloni with mushrooms, truffle sauce and bechamel sauce, or truffle oil, I should say. And what am I missing? Beef or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. And then I think this is like the roja, which is fried eggs, potato, and Iberian ham. And we still have calamari coming for the appetizer. So
Yep.
the meat was that little bit of meat was fairly tender. So yeah, I think that was pretty good. Wrapping up the tapas, the Spanish one, we enjoyed the appetizers. All three of them were actually pretty good. Would get all three of them for sure. The calamari, you got like four pieces, yeah. So nothing big, but again, you know, you're not taking leftovers home, so it was good. The entrees now, a little bit different. I did the eggplant, which was allegedly stuffed with cheese and vegetables, and it was, I should say, allegedly. Just a different type of cheese than what, you know, not a mozzarella, but some sort of a...
It's like a creamy, I don't know.
Yeah, almost like a turkey pot pied cheese, you know, so... which doesn't win any favors with me. And then the eggplant, the skin was very tough, so... I took one bite of that, and that was all she wrote. I was done. The fish that Heather got was actually pretty good. The grilled fish. It had a good flavor, and it was good even plain. You know, we asked for tartar sauce, and
never came.
Yeah, never came, and I get that we're here, but then the calamari was served with tartar sauce, so it wasn't a completely, you know, decadent American request there. And it was wicked slow. Again, they may be
and wicked
short-staffed.
hot.
Yeah, it was hot. I mean, but again, we're in Mexico and it was outside, so that is what it is. So not a big deal, but it was really, really slow, and so we didn't.
And they never refilled water.
Yeah, and we never bothered to get dessert either. So. Ate some of the fish without tartar sauce. Again, the fish was good though, because it was even good without tartar sauce. But everything else, you know, definitely had some improvements. Again, the appetizers, all three, we get them again. I won't say we won't be back because, you know, the appetizers are good, and depending on the wait for the other places, you know, who knows? I don't think we will, but you never know. Never say never. Okay, we're at Beloved or Beloved, whatever. I'm not exactly sure how they pronounce it, but we're here for breakfast, and we got the enchiladas again.
Yeah, yummy.
Gracias.
Thank you.
We did the chicken enchiladas again. We definitely like that with the green sauce and au gratin. This is new. I can't even remember how it's pronounced on feed. All it does is got egg inside, bean sauce, obviously, you see the black bean, and a cream sauce, and then the chilaquiles, which kind of looks like a nacho chip. Or,
Yeah, it looks like a nacho chip.
yeah, and it's got chicken, cheese, and it's like coriander
And onion.
and obviously onion. Yeah,
And then we got a side of the
the
other sauce.
yeah, the panini. Yeah, you could get red or green or this panini, which is like a dark.
She just said get it on the side because then you get both
So we
kind
got
of.
the red, and then this other one here at the side, and yeah, the enchiladas are called pancho villa, I think.
Should be good.
Yep. We're back at Beloved for lunchtime. I have a full break here, so we ordered the Beloved rolls again, which we've had before,
What's that?
and then the tuna cracker this time, kind of for our appetizers. And we also ordered the burger, which is kind of a standard burger, and it says with béarnaise sauce. And you got the ravioli with
Mushroom ravioli.
yeah, porcini,
Yeah.
whatever. So here's the tuna cracker try.
Raw tuna. Isn't it raw tuna? Or very...
Looks like it.
There's like some kind of a sauce on there too, and like
It's got a
like
bit of a
crunchy
little kick.
onions.
Got a little bit of a kick.
Looks like maybe even guacamole.
Yeah, I guess there's, yeah, it looks like there's guacamole underneath it. That's good. That's good. As long as it continues to taste good, I might be getting this a second time. So we got our regular food. We've kind of already divvied things up. This is the burger, which I've not tried yet. The ravioli, I didn't like it at all.
It's more because the cheese sauce is like gritty, as opposed to like a normal Alfredo that's like smooth and creamy and rich. This is like gritty and
Pasty.
yeah. I don't know if it's a packet or if it's just, I don't know. It's underwhelming. I mean, I'll eat a few of them, but I wouldn't get it again.
Did you try the burger yet?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Is it? Good. We finished up the burger and ravioli. Again, the ravioli. The ravioli was not good. Kind of your typical cheap paste, sort of Alfredo, sort of cheese sauce. It doesn't taste
Well,
like cheese.
it was worse than even boxed or cheap, like pre-packaged Alfredo. It's better than that.
And I normally will not get a burger in all-inclusive just because I don't trust the quality, but I gambled this time. My expectations were where they needed to be, and that's why I don't get a burger at these types of places, because there was sort of the fat type of stuff in there that was not, texture is not very good, and I think most people probably doesn't bother. I'm just a little bit pickier on my burgers and everything, so I won't get a burger again. But the tuna cracker was good. The beloved rolls were decent, like the other day. So.
And they did bring a little side of guacamole and chips today for some reason. So, and that was good too. I mean, obviously it's just chips and guacamole, so you can't really mess that up.
There's things you can find. I mean, there's good things on the menu. Just we didn't get most of them today. Here at Adelita's, which is the Mexican restaurant here at the resort. We both started off with the 3-roll chicken tacos, which we've both eaten one or so already. Which we're both enjoying these actually. They had a little kind of a tostada thing that they just automatically give you. It's basically about the size of a nacho. It's got some beef and some cheese. Kind of standard, but it was good as well. It comes with they automatically have sauce. The green seems to be the hotter, and the red is the mild. I ordered also for my entree enchiladas, the chicken ones. Mole and poblano sauce and cheese. I think a cream, I can't recollect. And then also a tamale, a chaya tamale, and with tomato sauce as well. So just kind of did something extra. I probably won't be able to eat all of it, I don't think. Heather got the traditional Mexican brache, which it says is kind of like, I guess, a Mexico City dish, with long corn tortilla filled with beans, topped with mushrooms, chorizo and beef, with cream and fresh cheese. And my enchiladas have also, it's garnished with sesame seeds and then fresh cheese and cream. Okay, we got our food. This is, I guess that's the tamale. A little bit different than what I'm normally used to seeing. The enchiladas, definitely looks like the mole and poblana. And this is the traditional. So we'll find out shortly here how it tastes. It looks good. Just kind of broke open the enchilada, and it looks like some really good chicken, actually. What's in this guy here? Looks like some vegetables, I reckon.
And that, if I can't have the whole motherfucking cup, I don't want it. I'm too possessive. I'm too possessive to share. And
I don't think I like that.
Explain the same. Yeah.
No, I don't. I mean, I guess it's not.
It's like shredded zucchini. As much as he
Yeah,
cared
I don't.
about how much he loved her, literally the question would be,
My initial impression is not that good anyway. Let's put it that way.
this hasn't been going on. Like, and I know like it don't make no difference, but it ain't been going on for like the whole 6 months or nothing like that. Like,
Just here, I like. Glad I got that one as a second choice to try, because I would be out of luck, I think. What's that?
I think you'll like this one. It just came out.
Are they different ones?
Like, literally since the first time, I don't even remember what they did first together, but since the first time that they did anything together, he's not giving her no time to breathe.
Yeah, bite's pretty good. No more chewy?
It was the beef that was chewy. I haven't had more of that yet.
The enchiladas finished off pretty decent. A little bit almost on the sweet side. So, long story short, we probably enjoyed our appetizer of the 3-row chicken tacos the best of everything. The dessert at this chocolate sphere, just kind of cream in it. And then there was like sort of a chili poblano, kind of a jelly sauce type. Didn't use that much, but the chocolate and the cream kind of finished things off pretty well. So.
And the tamale was not really a tamale. It was not good. Well, it wasn't.
Yeah, again, the tamale, as I said before, I took another bite or two from it, and no.
Yeah, I did too, and it was not like a true tamale.
So, do not get that. But I mean, you can find definitely something here for sure. So, we're at Beloved again. This is the first time for supper.
And it's lightning.
Yeah, but I guess it's kind of almost more of the heat lightning look thing more than anything. But we've ordered. I ordered the local salad, which is I think kind of like a standard salad. It's got a vinaigrette. And
I ordered the other salad.
yeah, it's called Tapas salad. Tomato and I can't remember what else.
Like a pastry or something.
Yeah. And for the starter, I got the scallops, and for my main course, I don't normally do it. I did salmon. I don't normally get salmon, but it's like, why not?
I got the flour tacos, which sounds really not me, and then I also got the steak, which we'll see.
Yeah, it says it's a flour, like literally a flour. I can't remember what kind of flour, and then I think a cream cheese that goes into that as well. And then they give us what they call kind of a little chimichanga. They're about yay long. I took a picture of them. One was tomato and onion, the other was bacon and cheese or something like that.
They were good.
Yeah, and the sauce, we like the sauce, a little bit of a kick. So we're going to save it and see if it can be utilized with anything else that we're eating. So
Never know.
yeah. So this is the local salad with the vinaigrette. This is the tepid one that's got fresh mozzarella, which you can see stretching right there, and kind of a pastry. We got our starters. These are the flour tacos, which I guess is a Jamaican flour, whatever that is, it's in it. And I got my scallops, which it looks like are 2 of them, which is fine because I'm not wanting to get necessarily filled up right now anyway. So this is the salmon. It's a little bit dark, so a little hard to see. With French fries. Not a salmon person, but that bite was pretty good. This is the steak.
So it looks more like a filet, we'll see. That bite was good. I mean, okay.
Okay, wrapping up last night's meal here in Beloved. Definitely would not get the steak again. That was it was tough. The salmon, again, I'm not a salmon person, but I think if I were, I think I'd probably like it because it was tender. I just did something different. The flour tacos, I would probably get those. I actually kind of like those. Creme brulee, it was kind of your standard creme brulee, nothing. But if you like creme brulee, you should like it quite a bit. So, averagely decent. I mean, we kind of probably enjoy lunch here actually more than lunch and breakfast.
Yeah, the pork tacos are so good.
We're at Toscana, right? It's called Toscana, the Italian place.
Yep.
Gracias. We've ordered our food. We've gotten our appetizers. I ordered the beef carpaccio for the appetizer. And Heather got the salad with the honey mustard and arugula.
Gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola. They give you a couple pieces of bread and they look kind of plain, but I mean, that one's got a really good flavor. I don't know if it's really buttered up, but even this is really good.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like a focaccia or however you say that.
Good flavor, just plain, much less with kind of the chickpea garlic thing. This, I don't have, to be honest, I've not really ordered this before, so I don't really got a comparison. I really don't have anything to gauge it by. It tastes good, but I don't know if this is.
Is it tender?
Yeah, I mean it's very tender, easy to cut.
But it's very thin.
And very thin, which it's supposed to be.
The salad's good. I mean, it's salad, so.
I mean, it tastes good to me, but I don't have nothing to compare it. I don't know if this is a good version or if this is, I guess based on blind, it tastes pretty good right now. And
someone at the pool recommended it, so
yeah.
maybe they had it before. I don't know, but
yeah, he's from British Columbia, probably the middle part, about 500 miles north of Vancouver. But he was high on it. For my meal, I ordered the lasagna bolognese, so it's the pomodoro sauce and veal. And
I got the pork.
Yeah, the pork fillet. So
we'll see.
Yep. And we got the lasagna. So it looks good, but then usually does. So we'll find out here in a second. And she's got her pork fillet now.
And is it polenta cake and
spinach?
I believe
so, yeah.
So the pork was pretty good. On some of it, there was a little bit of tougher, not tough, not as tender of bites, but there was like, it was lean, very lean. The sauce was pretty good. I would get that again. The spinach was just, it's okay. The polenta was better the more you ate it. I did really like the bread and the garlic dip. Overall, what I had, I would get again, but I mean, it wasn't awesome, but it was good.
The lasagna, I would not get again. The meat kind of was ground up, and I don't know, just some.
It was supposed to be veal.
Yeah, but it was definitely not to my my fancy. And the top part with the shell was mozzarella. I mean, that was pretty okay. The sauce was average. But then in the filling, the cheese was kind of like Mexican cheese or something. It was kind of oozing and with the meat and everything, and not good by my standards at all. So I didn't even finish it. But I would not get that again.
But you did like the pork.
But I did like the pork. The pork was okay in the bread and stuff. That was good.
Yeah, not awesome, but edible.
Got the tart with vanilla ice cream and ricotta cheese coming and chocolate chip. So it sounds good. So we'll see.
Everything sounds good.
But everything sounds good. All right, we have our chocolate chip tart with ricotta cheese and topped with vanilla ice cream. Looks good. The dessert, I actually like the dessert. It was different. It's different than normal standard, and
Yeah, it's almost like cookie-ish, but it has a crust and
and the ricotta in there definitely helps. It's almost a little too rich at first, but then as you keep eating it, the ricotta kind of counteracts it. Out of all the restaurants here, this is the best dessert, my favorite dessert that we've had out of all the restaurants for sure.
although we haven't had a lot of dessert.
We haven't had a lot, but just on what we have tried, this one's definitely my favorite.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. So we're back at the terrace again, which is the tapas. The outside atmosphere is really nice. I got the calamari, and then we're just sharing the beef steak, which we haven't gotten before. It's kind of served on a fajita platter. It comes out actually sizzling, but the flavor is really good in the meat. It's really thin, so you don't get a ton, and then it comes with potato and a roasted tomato, and then Bob got the
huevos or roja or whatever.
well, it's basically fried egg, potatoes, and what is it, serrano ham?
I thought it was Iberian, maybe.
Or Iberian ham.
I've already chopped up the egg, obviously.
And that's like the appetizer.
But it's a pretty good portion.
I mean, it's good. Yeah, rotas con jamon. Huevos, rotas con jamon.
What's it say below it?
Fried eggs, potatoes, and Iberian ham.
Right. So this is actually tasting better than, well, definitely than the eggplant I got here the other night.
Yeah, it's good.
So, and again, this is the nicest atmosphere. Although when it's hot and humid, this is not a nice place to eat. But tonight's a lot cooler, so this is actually pretty comfortable in here right now.
Yeah, when it's hot, because there's just no air circulation.
Yeah. We got another one actually.
Because there is like a lot of fat. I mean, there's not a ton of meat on it, and we only got one entree. So it's not like...
Out of all the steak that we've had at the different restaurants, this is the one we like the best.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I mean, it's like there's not a lot of meat here, so... But it's good. I mean, I like the flavor. I like the fajita platter. So it should be good. Isn't that ice cream?
We did the puff pastry with Catalan cream and almonds, and it looks like there's a scoop of ice cream also.
And it tastes like cinnamony. Like, tastes like almost like cinnamon ice cream. It's good though.
What about the pastry part?
Yeah. You make that difficult. Messy.
That's got the Catalan cream, I presume.
Right. The puff pastry is really light and fluffy. I like it. It's not overly sweet either.
Okay.
Good.
I'll give it a spin myself now. Okay, we're pretty much, well, we are finished eating. This maybe have been the best overall meal that we've had with appetizers and food and dessert. But then this is also our only, not counting Beloved, this is our only repeat restaurant that we hit, the terrace here. The dessert, the puff pastry, is probably, well, it is our favorite dessert thus far.
Yeah.
Last one I thought was
Yeah. See.
with the ricotta pastry from the Italian one. That was up until now my favorite, but this one's my favorite right now. So, and both of ours actually.
Well, and on the menu, it doesn't say that it comes with the ice cream, but I mean, it's not vanilla. It's good though.
Yeah, and that everything kind of varies here from night to night. So, I mean, we could come here, if we were staying another night, we could come here tomorrow night and get the same dessert, and it might not have ice cream. So,
Right.
it varies. It's everything varies from day to day, night to night. So,
Yeah, I did like the meat a lot though. I mean, for here. I like the meat.
Qualifying here and everything,
Yeah.
it was definitely the best meat. So,
Yeah.
and with it being cooler tonight, it's definitely the best atmosphere to eat in.
Yep.
So,
That's very nice.
would recommend this right now. It's probably our favorite of the sit-down restaurants.
Yep. It was good.